Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here in Baltimore. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Fields. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That is intercepted. Yeah. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy.
And he'll take it on in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Dreadnoughts will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Fields. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dreadnoughts move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Davis going in motion. 1st down. Fields. Throw on the run is complete. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On second down, Walker. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here?
Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Back to the air one more time. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll look to throw again. And hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dreadnoughts looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Fields. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now it's a bootleg with Fields. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, like, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
And the tackle is made at about the 6.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
So backed up now to the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He pulls it in around the 5. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
The second down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Back to throw. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore. After this, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll drop to throw. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment. And
to the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. 1st and 10. Now, Fields. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Hey, Monday.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Fields now. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Dreadnoughts are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 3rd down, they go with Coro. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Dreadnoughts 35, Ravens 7.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's got it! A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Whoa. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Throwing now from the gun. This one complete to Higgins. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Dreadnoughts add on to their already sizable lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield, even on a forward.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Any lingering chance of a comeback just continues to slip away with each wasted drive. They just can't get anything going, and at some point, I think they might start pulling their starters here because a couple more hits on their quarterback, this could get even worse.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man, it's Mooney. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take...
And he's into the end zone. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dreadnoughts stretch things out even further. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Fields. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Everything they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They'll take this down to about the 15. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Back to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year.
Makes the score. Dreadnoughts 56. Ravens 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's going to try it here again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven first down. Davis heading in motion. Fields now to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Receiver in motion, going right. Second down, it's Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Here's Fields. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And that'll set up fourth down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, Mike, this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Not much happening there. Just a short game. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's second and 9. Higgins sent in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
And he's going to be taken down. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.
His kick is good. Makes the score.
So it's a win